Okay, when doing a webinar on modelling techniques, always good to have a look at a blobby building. This one's relatively simple in its nature. You can see the node graph down there on the right hand side. Not too much to it. It's an overall surface. It's been sliced and diced and had some rings put around as a balustrade, and it's got a relatively small transaction list. So what we might want to do with this one is have a look at how sunlight affects this structure, but also penetrates the building. So what we can do is, in our little search field, type in solar. You'll see the solar exposure calculator. There's also other solar tools, such as a solar study, solar path. So if you look at the exposure calculator, we'll keep these settings as default, and we can hit OK, and it will just run through the process of generating what the various daylight sunlight means on the structure of this building, and that'll process through. It may take a minute or two. Okay, when complete, it'll ask you to save this out somewhere, so you can give it a name, and then hit the save button. It will then go ahead and open up your file, and so it writes this to a new DGN file, complete with all your new colors. So what you can do is, if you spin around your structure, you can have a look at where you see the most solar penetration. So obviously red receiving 9 odd hours, blue's receiving 0 odd hours. So as you'd expect, underneath the slab there, you've got your blues, and on the facade you've got your reds. So the other thing you might expect to see is what the solar penetration is on the inside. So in this case, it's projecting onto the glass. So we'll rerun this script with the glass turned off. So back in our model, we'll go to our levels, and we'll just turn off the glass level so we can see right through our building there. Okay. So what we'll do now is we'll run that study again, hit OK, and when complete, it'll open up our new solar DGN file, and we can have a look at what that's doing to the inside of the floor plate there. So if we spin around to the side that's going to receive the most sun there, we can see it's quite pronounced on the balustrading there. If we take a little wander inside and have a spin around, and we can see that, if you're seated right next to the window here, you might want a blind or a louver system or something like that inside here to protect you from the sun. So there's a little look at how to use the solar studies within OpenBuildings on one of those blobby towers that we might be compelled to create with some of our modelling tools that we've seen.